What is happening, guys? Physio with another video. It's been a couple of weeks since Ironman Wales. That's done, in the bag. Had a video recapping that. But I just want to say, first of all, a massive thanks to everyone that's been following the channel. Those of you that have subscribed and liked and commented, we're all part of the triathlon community. It's awesome to hear like everyone's stories and like how they found the day and everything. Not just for Ironman Wales, but just training in general. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has done that so far. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Fuzz. I'm an age grouper triathlete. It's become who I am. It's what I do. I do triathlons to keep mentally and physically fit, and I love it. And I've just been sharing my my journey, my progress with different races. The last race that I documented was Ironman Wales, and you can check all that out in like, you know, a link or wherever. But basically I did the run up and the race. Ironman Wales is over, so what is next? So basically, I've mentioned it in a video or two before, but next year I'm going to do a half Ironman, a 70.3, instead of a full distance one, for a few reasons. One, like money, like everyone's feeling sort of the pinch at the moment with the current climate and stuff. So I'm gonna save a little bit of money and do a half distance. But on top of that, I've got like a young family and stuff. So like I'm aiming to do a full distance every year. But every now and again, you know, things change and you just got to adjust and stuff. And this is one of those years. Zoe, my daughter, is 1, so we got a lot going on. And it'd be kind of nice to do a half distance because, you know, you can, I feel like if I can do the full on the minimal training that I've done, then I can get around the half, or I could be, you know, a bit faster and competitive with myself on the half and it frees up a bunch of time basically. Obviously half the distance, probably about half the amount of time needed or whatever. So yeah, gonna spend a bit more time doing family stuff. I gotta do work, I gotta work as well. So, you know, just the general woes of your average age grouper, which I'm sure you can all relate to. So Ironman Swansea 70.3, and my thoughts on that are, if I can do the full, you know, I'm overweight basically. I am 96 kilograms and I'm just really like, it's really hard for me to lose weight. I can literally run a marathon impromptu sometimes as well, but I am carrying a lot of extra weight, and that's gonna have like, you know, I've just decided, I mean, it's fine, I could carry on the way I am, but I might as well be, you know, I might as well be a bit smart and just think, well, if I'm gonna carry on doing this, what could I do to make it A, easier on my body, and B, just like healthier in general. So I'm definitely carrying a bit of extra weight. So that's the plan, is to do Ironman Swansea, try and cut a bit of weight. It's not going very well so far, and up my intensity and just like go as, you know, flat out. Basically, I'm scared to go fast on a full distance because, you know, you can blow up and you can just like not get round. So with a half, I feel like with my experience of doing the 3, you know, Bolton, Wales and Ireland, I should be able to push it, you know, redline it as much as I can. I should have a good sort of feeling in my body and what's going on with that. If any of you guys have gone from full distances and done, you know, gone from training for full distance races and then going into like 70.3s or shorter races, I'd love to hear like how you got on. Like, was it what you expected? Was it surprisingly not as easy as you thought going from one to the other? Let me know in the comments below. That'd be amazing. So, but yeah, after Wales, I feel I had stuff to do basically, so I couldn't really feel too sorry for myself or be tired or achy because I had to look after Zoe. I had a couple of hours sleep that first night driving back. That basically, if you do a race, if it's semi-close, like 10 beers for me here in South Wales, it was a tall order, like finishing, chucking everything on, driving back. Everyone was tired. It was like not the best, but surprisingly I was okay the next day. I only had a couple of hours sleep and I had to look after Zoe, but yeah, it all worked out. So, but I would highly recommend not doing that. taking your time, staying over for the night, and you know, wherever. But generally, I was like put back together. I wasn't too bad. I had a few like aches, a few pains, but nothing like the first 2 races I did. And the third one, I was just as slow. Had some problems with the heat and everything, but my recovery was kind of bad. And I think the main point of that is from not training too hard. I feel like I was probably overtraining for the first 2 races. So that's just my 2 cents on that. I also wanted to get your opinion. Those of you who've been watching the channel, I've been sort of switching up. I've been doing a lot of training vlogs, just, you know, because I had Wales. That was the last race I did. I was doing my training vlogs and sort of breaking down just how a sort of busy stay-at-home dad / self-employed dad, like I'm just, you know, spinning so many plates as an age group, but like looking after my daughter and working and trying to train. I thought like showing how I kind of struggled to train or got the training done would be helpful for other people in the same situation. But a lot of that was just, you know, day to day, what I did in the week and stuff. A couple of people have said they found it quite helpful, which is cool. So it hasn't been pointless. But yeah, like I did, the last video that I did was a bit of a recap. I'm actually a professional filmmaker and photographer. So I wanted to put a bit of effort into it, you know, a bit of, yeah, just wanted to put a bit of effort into it. So I was thinking about switching the channel up a little, well, not switching the content up, but basically making a bit more of an effort every now and again and doing a couple of, you know, like sort of more effort into the videos. And then still, I'll still carry on running the, you know, the training vlogs or whatever. So my plan at the moment, cut weight, be fast, be strong, figure out a bunch of like issues I've got. You know, I've got some sort of, I got a few problems with my feet. My mechanics are not the best and stuff. I'm going to be working on that, but I want to just be like cutting weight, getting strong, getting fast. So it's kind of new to me because I've always done like that long and slow, plodding along kind of stuff. One thing I did want to talk about was like the first full distance race that I did. When it was finished, I kind of felt, I'm sure you've all heard of it, like that post-race blues. I felt like, you know, just a bit like empty, a bit like, oh, what am I doing now kind of thing. And obviously Wales, the one I just did, is my 3rd full distance. And I didn't feel too bad. You know, I didn't have those same feelings that I had from my first one. My second one, I had a little bit, not as much as the first one. And I think it's just something that you get used to doing. And if you've just done your first full distance, or any triathlon, you know, if you've been working hard for a race and you've like taken a long time, you know, up to a year to train for it, and you've done it and it's finished and it's over, it's completely normal to feel like a bit, you know, just a bit meh. So, you know, talk to people about it and stuff, but you're not alone and it does happen. I haven't really chatted to too many people about it, but you know, it's just something that definitely does happen. You probably read it on forums and stuff, and if you're part of a tri club or wherever, then people probably talk about it and stuff. But yeah, anyone that did, you know, Wales the other day and it was your first time and you got through it, how are you feeling? Are you feeling a bit like, you know, like buzzing, you've signed up for next year already? Or are you getting these feelings that, you know, we all get sometimes, you know, where you're just like a bit empty? I kind of like foresaw that could be a thing. So I signed up for the Swansea before I'd even done Wales. And I don't know, I think that's a pretty good move, like to have a goal to focus on, you know, already, like book it in and sort it out and know what you're doing ahead. Even if it's for the next year, like it is for me. I feel like doing that, the race is over, you're like, cool, what's next? And you've got something to focus on. So I definitely do anyway. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to carry on with the training vlogs, which are going to be a bit different. It's not going to be like slow and steady. It's going to be a bit more intensity. I'm going to be a bit smart, and it's probably going to go down a few rabbit holes. I've got a physio appointment lined up to try and look at my, I got a leg length discrepancy, and I've also got issues with the arches of my feet and stuff. I've been kind of battling it with myself and just figuring it out as I've gone along. But like, touch wood, I've got an appointment with a physio tomorrow, and maybe with a podiatrist. That's in the UK and that's via the NHS. So yeah, if any of you guys are podiatrists or physiotherapists and you have any like general tips for people with weak arches or overpronating feet, let me know. I'm going to see the physio first before I commit to another pair of shoes, because my Solomon Aero Blazes, I love them, but I think they're done. I've done about 300 kilometers on them, and yeah, this starting to sort of come apart. So I'm after a pair of shoes that are a bit more durable for training, maybe even some trail shoes, but yeah, I don't know. So if you guys have got any recommendations on stuff that you know, hard wearing for a heavy guy like myself, shoes that last for training, that'd be awesome. Leave them in the comments below. Yeah, and the next couple of videos might be some training and sort of updates on like my physio and cutting weight and trying to go fast AF for that half. Thanks everyone for subscribing, checking in with the comments and everything like that. I love hearing from you. I'll see you in the next one.